6'8" senior from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 2, R.B. Butler. 6'5" senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 23, Hendricks Amew. 6'8" senior from Mobile, Alabama, number 24, Tavares Sledge. And 6'6" senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 32, Keith Belfield. Volunteer assistant coach, Trevor Welcher. Assistant coach, Jacob Gallen. And the head coach, Mark Vanderslice.
Summary physical therapy are both alumni of Georgia Southwestern. We're very proud supporters of Hurricane Athletics.
Now let's meet tonight's starting five.
Thanks, guys. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Radcliffe, Kentucky, number 2, Brandon Price. At forward, 6'9" sophomore from Queensland, Australia, number 11, Cade Towers. At forward, a 6'8" senior from Zagreb, Croatia, number 15, Yuri Ganjina. At forward, a 6'6" graduate student from Melbourne, Australia, number 3, Adam Thosby. And at guard, a 6'4" senior from Greenville, South Carolina, number 32, Damian Leonard. Associate head coach Sean Sweeney, and the head coach in his 10th year, Mike Leader.
I feel the master. I feel them. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on. We ready? We ready?
Mobile, Alabama. USC Aiken comes out playing man-to-man defense. Brandon Price inside Towers. Cade misses. Rebounded by Keith Belfield of USC Aiken. Belfield dribble drive, gets to the basket but misses. Good Hurricane defense. Here comes Adam Thosby from right to left. He'll get to the basket and score. Thosby ties the basketball game. We have played 55 seconds now. The University of South Carolina Aiken, the Pacers are 3-11, only 1-6 in the Peach Belt. Vanderslice guarded by Gungina. Now Butler against Towers. Now Sledge. USC Aiken almost turns it over. It's saved by Belfield. Nice dish. The layup is no good by Butler. Southwestern comes the other way. We can take our first lead. Brandon Price, the Western Kentucky transfer. His pass is kicked by a Pacer. So the Hurricanes will get the basketball. The shot clock is not reset. 22 on the shot clock. Price inbounds to Towers. He misses the jam, gets it back, and it's blocked. Hurricanes ran a great inbounds play, but Cade Towers unable to finish. Then his putback was blocked. Belfield. Now Butler. Butler turns, faces the basket from the right elbow. Sledge for three's good. Sledge got 13 in his first game. He just became eligible spring semester. Leonard, right elbow, picks up the dribble. Hand off to Thosby. Adam, baseline jumper, no good. Belfield rebounds for South Carolina Aiken. Mark Vanderslice, his first year as the head coach at South Carolina Aiken. A great career in junior college, taking over for the ultra successful Vince Alexander, who's now at St. Leo down around Tampa. First foul of the game is against Southwestern's Cade Towers. USC Aiken won the women's game 66-59. Aiken turns the ball over. Loose ball picked up by Chandler Thomas, who replaced Towers. Brandon Price dribble drive. The runner's no good. And USC Aiken rebounds. We've missed a couple of shots right under the basket. Aiken leads at 5-2. Sledge, pump, fake, passes to Patton. Patton guarded by Price. Now Gungina guards Sledge. Whistle, traveling, called against Aubrey Butler of USC Aiken. So the turnover gives the basketball to Southwestern. Hurricanes trail 5-2. Mike Leader's basketball team now 6-8, 2-5 in conference play. Brandon Price, left sideline, 28-foot mark. Leaves it for Gungina, back to Brandon. Price looks inside, rolls it down to Chandler Thomas. Thomas with his back to the basket, turns, has the shot rejected by Butler. Now Sledge has the basketball for USC Aiken. Belfield, he averages 18 points, by the way. Works against Thosby, little pick and roll action. They kick it back to Sledge. His jumper's no good. Thomas rebounds for Southwestern. Hurricanes in the home whites go from right to left. The runners no good by Brandon Price. And they're going to call a foul on Chandler Thomas. I guess they had to call that. Kind of incidental contact. Thomas went up to try to follow the shot and hit the rim, and he came down. He bumped their guy, which caused him to travel. It wasn't much contact, but I guess it was enough to cause the travel, and they couldn't call traveling in that situation, so I guess they had to call the foul, but there wasn't much to it. Now a foul away from the ball as Karan Wright just checked in, and a real mismatch as Karan Wright at 5'11" was trying to guard 6'8" Aubrey Butler and was called for the hold. That's the third foul against GSW. USC Aiken yet to be called for a first half foul. And that will take us to the under 16, the first media timeout. 15:53 to play in the first half. It's the University. Sledge, good pass inside, and Aubrey Butler stuffs it. Sledge gave the ball up to Aubrey Butler, who slammed it. And USC Aiken goes up 5. It's 7-2. Terrence Johnson in the game. He passes to Leonard. Damien's three goes in but spins out. Sledge the rebound. He dribbles into the front court for South Carolina Aiken. 7-2. USC Aiken with an early 5-point lead. Sledge sets a pick for Patton. Patton gets it back now, gets screened this time from Butler. They work it back outside. Sledge for three's good. Boy, Sledge, a good-looking kid. 6'8", he's a senior from Mobile, Alabama. This is only his second game. He just became eligible at the start of the new semester. Johnson double teamed, now triple teamed. He slips and they call a foul. We might have gotten a break. We deserve one. That's the first foul on USC Aiken. Hendricks Amu picks up the Pacers' first foul. Hurricanes get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. A 10-2 run by South Carolina Aiken to start the game. We've only scored 2 points in 5.5 minutes. Leonard up top. Gungina, Yuri for three is good. Just what the doctor ordered, a long three by Yuri Gungina. That brings the Hurricanes to within 5. They have a minute to play. The Chiefs and the Patriots in the AFC divisional playoff. Another slam by Aubrey Butler. Again, we let Butler get to the basket. He stuffs it. 27-20. Patriots lead the Chiefs in the AFC divisional playoff. The Packers and the Cardinals play next. Karan Wright drives. Some contact but no whistle. Leonard now up near midcourt. The 30-second clock is at 5. Damien drives, gets the shot off and scores. Damien put the ball on the floor, gets his first bucket, and it's 12-7 now. USC Aiken leads it by 5. Everything else in the Peach Belt was this afternoon. Butler in traffic, lays it in this time. Aubrey Butler has 6 already. Butler, 6'8". He's a senior from Little Rock, Arkansas. Gungina, now Karan Wright. Karan transfer from South Carolina State. Passes back out to Gungina. Yuri for three, not this time. USC Aiken rebounds. Gavin Stevenson. Stevenson off the bench for the Pacers, 6'3", a junior from Columbia, Maryland. 14-7. USC Aiken leads it by 7, and they've got the basketball, but not for long as they throw it away. Cade Towers, Adam Thosby, Brandon Price, and Devin Watson all check in for Southwestern. 14-7. USC Aiken off to a quick start. 12.5 to play in the first half. Hurricanes on the road Monday. We play in Savannah at Armstrong State. Then a week from today, we make the worst trip in the Peach Belt to North Carolina Pembroke. Price's shot is blocked. Hurricanes get the ball back. Thosby gets it now back from Watson. Adam messes as the shot clock expires. They bail us out by fouling Adam Thosby. We were about to get called for a shot clock violation, but fortunately for the Hurricanes, a foul was called against USC Aiken. Glenn Campbell called for the foul. Thosby's free throw's good. I started to say maybe Glenn Campbell gets called the Rhinestone Cowboy some, but I bet nobody his age knows who the other Glenn Campbell is. Thosby's second free throw is good. Us old-timers remember Glenn Campbell, don't we? 14-9. USC Aiken by 5, and they've got the basketball. Canes still play man defense. Belfield gives it up. Campbell. Belfield now guarded by Terrence Johnson. Again, USC Aiken throws the ball away. Hurricanes catch a break, and that will take us to the under 12 media timeout. 11:43 to play in the first half. It's the University of South Carolina Aiken 14, Georgia Southwestern 9. Good guys trail by 5. We're back in 60 on 94 Sports. Minutes and 43 seconds to play in the basketball game. It's 14-9. I mentioned everything else in the Peach Belt Conference was earlier today. Clayton State won at Flagler, 87-73. Young Harris won another close one, 75-74 over Francis Marion. Pick and roll, Cade Towers lays it in. First basket by Cade, and it brings the Hurricanes to within 3. That's a charge. Brandon Price drew it. Brandon Price draws the offensive foul from Kyle Buffkin, and the Hurricanes have the basketball, trailing by 3. It's 14-11. Also in Peach Belt action today, the University of North Carolina Pembroke, where we'll be a week from today, they beat North Georgia at home 79-73. Brandon Price penetrates. Leonard for 3. Damien's good. Damian Leonard ties the basketball game with a 3 from deep in the right corner. It's 14-14. Bluffkin guarded by Towers on the switch. Campbell. Now Butler, the 15-footer, missed it. Thoseby rebounds for Southwestern. Hurricanes can take the lead with a basket. 10.5 minutes to play first half. Brandon Price for 3, gets none. Towers chases down the offensive rebound. Cade sets a pick for Brandon. Now kicks it back out to Price. The jumper's no good. Amew rebounds for USC Aiken. It's over now in the AFC divisional playoff. New England beat Kansas City. The Patriots beat the Chiefs 27-20. 27-20, Patriots over the Chiefs. A whistle and a foul on Southwestern. That'll be our 4th foul of the first half. Stops the clock with 9:57 to play. Also in the Peach Belt today, I think I said that Georgia College beat Armstrong State. Maybe not. We'll be in Savannah at Armstrong on Monday. 78-57 on that final. Georgia College over Armstrong. Augusta beat Columbus 81-77. 81-77, Augusta beat Columbus. USC Aiken misses. Hurricanes rebound. And in overtime, Montevallo beat Lander. Gungina gets to the basket, scores. Hurricanes lead 16-14, and Coach Mark Vanderslice of USC Aiken wants to talk about it. Timeout, South Carolina Aiken. Half at 16-14. Hurricanes putting together a run now to take the lead. Top of the key, that's Belfield. His pass is knocked away, out of bounds to USC Aiken. Karan Wright in for Southwestern. Gavin Stevenson and Tavares Sledge return for USC Aiken. Pacers will put the ball in play. They'll have 17 seconds to shoot. Hurricanes on the road Monday. We play in Savannah at Armstrong State. Sledge, step back, 17-footer, good. That guy's a player. He's got 10 points already. Only his second game after becoming eligible this semester. We're tied at 16. Gungina drives, he gets fouled. Towers set a pick to his left. Instead, Gungina drove to the right, got to the basket, and he'll be at the foul line with 9 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the first half. So Hurricanes go on the road for a couple of games. We're in Savannah on Monday and in Pembroke, North Carolina on Saturday. Gungina's free throw is good, 6 points now for Uri. Hurricanes return home January the 27th. That's a Wednesday, and we'll take on Clayton State. That'll start a 3-game homestand. The 27th, the 30th, and February the 3rd. Gungina's second free throw is good. Good start for Uri. 7 points now. And the Hurricanes lead by 2 with 8:53 to play in the first half. Karan Wright defends Kyle Buffkin. Now Sledge against Wright. Sledge double team, throws it away, picked off by Gungina. Uri in the front court. Leonard falls down, loses his dribble out of bounds to USC Aiken. So Hurricanes turn the ball over, and now South Carolina Aiken can tie it up. Pacers have the basketball with 8:38 left. They're 3-11, 1-6 in the East Division of the Peach Belt. Hurricanes 6-8 and 2-5 in the Peach Belt Western Division. Patton drives by Thomas and lays it in. That was too easy. Javon Patton to lay in. Drove right by Chandler Thomas. And we're tied at 18. Just over 8 minutes to play. We've only beaten these guys one time in 10 years. The 10 years we've been in the Peach Belt Conference. 18 all. 7:53 to play in the first half. Thomas sets a screen for Leonard. We try to run the pick and roll. Thomas could not handle Leonard's pass, and that will take us to the under 8 media timeout. Good basketball game. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the half. It's USC Aiken 18, Georgia Southwestern 18. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. (18 to 18). South Carolina Aiken runs their half-court offense. Belfield drives by Thosby and scores. First basket by Keith Belfield. He's their leading scorer, averaging 18 points and 6 rebounds a game. Pacers lead by 2. Karan Wright gets a pick from Chandler Thomas. Karan dribble drive, shoots on the run, no good. Rebounded by Butler of USC Aiken. Pacers bring it down from left to right with a 2-point lead. Just under 7 minutes left in the first half. Sledge hands off to Stevenson. Now Butler guarded by Thomas. Butler picks up his dribble, shot clock at 5. Butler leads in, really forced the shot, missed it, but an offensive rebound by Stevenson. They go inside, they blow the layup. Mew kind of lost control of the basketball as he went up to lay it in, and the Hurricanes get a break. Thosby front court for Southwestern. Chandler Thomas picks up his dribble on the right wing, passes up top to Leonard. Damian directs traffic. Shot clock at 7. Damian for three's good. Second 3 by Leonard. Damian now with 8, and he gives the Hurricanes a 1-point lead. It's 21-20. Belfield, guarded by Thomas, drives by Chandler. Now Thomas catches up, almost knocks it away. Stevenson out, open 3 by Sledge is good. That's the third 3 by Tavares Sledge. Obviously, he's made USC Aiken a better basketball team, and officials timeout as Karan Wright was on the floor with an injury. He's been bothered. So officials timeout. Karan Wright will leave the game. Hurricanes make wholesale substitutions as 4 new Hurricanes check in. Now we go with Brandon Price, Yuri Gungina. Damian Leonard stays in. Cade Towers and Terrence Johnson also on the floor. Johnson hands off to Leonard, who hands off to Gungina. Now back to Damian. 23-21. Hurricanes can tie with a bucket. Towers picks for Leonard. Damian misses the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds off Southwestern. USC Aiken will get to basketball with 5:15 left. Again, Clayton State beat Flagler today. Young Harris beat Francis Marion by 1. North Carolina Pembroke beat North Georgia. Georgia College beat Armstrong State. Augusta beat Columbus. And Montevallo won in overtime at Lander. Patton gets to the basket, misses the reverse layup. Hurricanes get the rebound and a whistle and a foul. The foul stops the clock with 4:47 left. Foul on USC Aiken. It's the second personal foul on Javon Patton. 5th team foul against the Pacers. They've got 5 first half fouls. We've got 4. 23-21, good guys down 2. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're involved with Hurricane basketball. Brandon Price puts the ball on the floor, draws the foul. That's the 6th foul. First foul on Kyle Buffkin. Hurricanes will shoot the bonus on the next USC Aiken foul. Brandon Price left sideline. Towers sets a screen. Price drives, dishes. Cade Towers absolutely got mugged. If that would have happened on the streets, it would have been 10-20. I mean, Towers absolutely got mugged. 4:27 to play in the first half. It's 23-21. Towers, a good free throw shooter, 79%. He's made 15 of 19 so far. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed him. Towers misses the first free throw. So on the year, Towers now 15 of 20. And he can bring the Hurricanes to within 1 second. Free throw, that one's good. Third point by Cade Towers. He makes 1 of 2. Adam Thosby's back in for Southwestern. So is Devin Watson. Mike Leader goes now with Thosby, Gungina, Towers, Price, and Watson. 23-22, good guys down 1. Three-pointer is no good by Belfield. Hurricanes rebound. We can take the lead. Price from Thosby. Brandon drives. Now dribbles back outside to the left wing. He's guarded by Tavares Sledge. Towers sets a pick. Brandon Price goes left. Sledge is all over him. That's got to be a foul. They didn't call a foul. Wow. Sledge absolutely pushed Brandon Price out of bounds, but got away with it. Good defensive play, I guess. Wow. If they're going to let him do that, it's going to be a long night. Sledge absolutely pushed Price. He's 133 and 139, his 10th year at GSW. Overall, 17 years now as a college head coach, and Mike is 238 and 243. Belfield picks up the dribble. They lob it inside, kick it back out now. The three ball is no good by Belfield. Hurricanes rebound. Another chance to take the lead. Gungina thought about the three, now drives, spins, he gets fouled with 3.5 to play. 3:30 on the game clock. It's 23-22. South Carolina Aiken by 1. USC Aiken won the women's game 66-59. The Lady Hurricanes let an 8-point lead during the third quarter slip away from us. We only shot 27%. Gungina's first free throw is good. Yuri now with 8 points for the Lady Hurricanes, 15 points and 7 rebounds for Yavanna Dunkley. A double-double for Aaliyah Holden. Aaliyah had 10 points and 16 rebounds. Gungina's second free throw's good. Yuri now 4 of 4 from the foul line, and he gives the Hurricanes a 1-point lead. It's 24-23. Belfield double teamed. High post, that's Butler. He passes in the left corner to Stevenson. He'll drive. Miss. Gungina rebounds for Southwestern's. Canes from right to left. Gungina pulls up looking for Towers inside and missed him. Out of bounds to USC Aiken. I think everybody, including Cade Towers, thought Gungina was going to pull up and shoot the three. Instead, he tried to pass it to our post player, and nobody, including Towers, saw it coming. Belfield, guarded by Thosby. Now Chandler Thomas after the pick. Belfield still on the dribble. Shot clock at 10. Sledge against Gungina. That's two talented guys right there. Stevenson misses. Good block out and rebound by Damian Leonard. Yuri Gungina front court. 2.5 to play first half. Price against Stevenson. Brandon pick and roll to Thomas. Chandler throws it away. Chandler set the pick, rolled to the basket, had trouble handling the pass, and when he finally corralled it, he threw it away. Turnover gives the basketball to South Carolina Aiken. 24-23, good guys by one. Hurricanes came in averaging 73 points a game. USC Aiken averages 69. We give up 76. They give up 75. Pretty good matchup. Shot clock at 7. Three-pointer from deep in the left corner is no good by Amu. Hurricanes rebound and we push. Adam Thosby's going to be called for an offensive foul. I don't think Mike Leader realizes it. Mike can't believe it. I saw Coach Leader clapping. I didn't think he realized they called an offensive foul on Adam Thosby. Now Mike really can't believe it. Really working the officials now. Well, they've called a couple of things tonight that I just haven't seen. Or they haven't called a couple of things I did see. Stevenson, now Amu, that's a travel. And the USC Aiken turnover gives the Hurricanes the basketball. 1:32 to play in the first half. Yuri Gungina replaces Chandler Thomas in the Hurricane lineup. 1.5 minutes to play. We're in the first half from the Randolph-Barksdale court. Convocation Hall inside the magnificent Student Success Center. We free up Leonard for three. He buries it. The third triple by Damian Leonard, the South Carolina transfer, and the Hurricanes go up 4. It's 27-23. Belfield, whistle. They call a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors GSW. It's 27-23 with 63 seconds left. Both teams really need a conference win. USC Aiken only 1-6 in the Peach Belt, while the Hurricanes only 2-5. Leonard in the paint, touch pass Johnson. Terrence's three ball is good. First bucket by Terrence Johnson give Damian Leonard the assist, and the Hurricanes go up 7. It's 30-23, Canes by 7. 15 on the shot clock, 32 on the game clock. Stevenson cut off the baseline. Sledge traveled, got away with it. The layup is good by Glenn Campbell. The Rhinestone Cowboy or the Wichita lineman. Somebody has got to call him that along the way, haven't they? Maybe only us old-timers know what that means. 6 seconds left in the half. Brandon Price drives and is fouled. 5 seconds to play in the first half. It's Georgia Southwestern 30, USC Aiken 25. That's the second foul on old Glenn Campbell. And the Hurricanes will be at the foul line with 5 seconds to play in the first half. Brandon Price will be at the free throw line. 1 plus the bonus. He misses the front end. Hurricanes get to a rebound. Price for 3. Missed it. And that's the end of the first half. An entertaining, interesting first half. So far, so good. The halftime score, Georgia Southwestern 30. The University of South Carolina Aiken 25. 30-25, good guys lead by 5. We're back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Sports Network. Sledge misses. Tavares Sledge. Now a steal by Brandon Price. Canes want to push it. Price's runner's good. First points of the night for Brandon Price. Keith Belfield and Hendricks Amu also on the floor for USC Aiken. Hurricanes lead by 7. It's 32-25. Ball is knocked away by Leonard. Price throws him off of Patton, and the Hurricanes will get to basketball with 19:23 left. USC Aiken 1-6. Hurricanes 2-5 in the Peach Belt. So both teams really need a W tonight. We try to go inside. That's a whistle and a hard foul. And Adam Thosby jumps up. Well, we were getting on the floor to go check on Adam, and he jumped up quickly. Good to see. Mark Vanderslice in his first year at USC Aiken had some great teams at Lewisburg Junior College. Vanderslice had a remarkable record of 152-20. Hurricanes inbound to Thosby. Adam misses, gets it back, goes up, misses again. Now this rebound is by USC Aiken. Patton hands off to Belfield. His 18-footer is no good. Loose ball picked off the floor by Yuri Gungina. Canes lead by 7. Gungina drives, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That stops the clock with 18:48 left. Second foul on Yuri Gungina. Hurricanes lead by 7. It's 32-25. The officials tonight are Andy Azell, Baron Searles, and Davis Maxwell. Southwestern by 7. They set a pick for Patton. A whistle and a foul. That's the second foul of the second half on Southwestern.
Foul on Cade Towers.
Cade Towers picks up his second foul. And USC Aiken puts the ball in play. Top of the key, the three is good by Patton. Second field goal by Javon Patton. Makes it 32-28 now. The lead is 4. Leonard for 3, left side. Damian is good. Leonard had the shooter's touch. Damian now 4 for 6 from behind the arc. And the Hurricanes go back up 7. 17:53 left. Patton almost lost the dribble. Belfield for 3, gets none. Long rebound picked up by Thosby. Adam crosses the timeline for Southwestern. Adam on the right wing. Up top, Brandon Price. Brandon transferred from Western Kentucky. 35-28. Good guys by 7. 17.5 left. Leonard puts the ball on the floor. Damian loses the dribble. Tries to save it. It's going to be out of bounds off of Patton. In the NFC divisional playoff, the Cardinals have scored first. So the Cardinals lead the Packers 7-0. Earlier today in the AFC divisional playoff, the Patriots beat the Chiefs 27-20. Boy, the Patriots and Bill Belichick, they just keep on finding a way to win, don't they? No matter how many injuries or adversity they have, they keep on finding a way to win. 27-20, the Patriots beat the Chiefs, and that's going to be an illegal pick called on Southwestern. Mike Leader not happy with the call. An illegal screen called against Southwestern, the third foul on Cade Towers. Also in college basketball today, Auburn beat Kentucky. So Bruce Pearl with a big win as Auburn beat Kentucky today. Top of the key, the three is no good by Patton. The putback is good by Aubrey Butler. Butler now with 8 points, and the Hurricane lead is 5, the same as it was at halftime. Brandon Price dribbles, great pass. Chandler Thomas blows the layup. How do you miss that? What a great feed from Brandon Price. I kind of think Chandler couldn't decide on whether or not he wanted to try to slam it or not, and boy, he really shot the layup too hard. Another foul on Southwestern, so we've got 4 fouls already. USC Aiken only has 1. Second foul on Chandler Thomas. And USC Aiken puts the ball in play under their basket. Belfield drive, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Second foul against South Carolina Aiken. I think I've seen more offensive fouls called this year than ever before. Most of them against us. We get called for more illegal picks than anybody in the country. Thomas screens for Price. Brandon for a 3. Yes! Brandon Price knocks down to 3, and the Hurricanes go up 8. This is the biggest lead by either team. It's 38-30, good guys. Glenn Campbell's in the game. Skip pass left side to Belfield. They go inside to Butler. We foul him. So the fouls starting to get serious. We've got 5 fouls already, and we've only played 3 minutes and 53 seconds of the second half. So in 3:53 of the second half, we've committed 5 fouls. That's the first foul on Brandon Price. Butler's free throw is short. He'll get another. Aubrey Butler averaging 13. He's looking for his 9th point. 16 minutes and 7 seconds left. Butler, 6'8", senior from Little Rock. Second free throw, he missed both of them. Offensive rebound, though, by Tavares Sledge of USC Aiken. His step back 3 is no good. Brandon Price rebounds. Brandon, front side Thomas. Chandler lays this one in. So he missed his last layup, but Thomas finishes that one, and it gives the Hurricanes a 10-point lead. Now this is more like it. 40-30. Canes by 10, and USC Aiken throws it away, and that will take us to the under 16 media timeout. It's been fun so far. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's Georgia Southwestern 40, USC Aiken 30. Hurricanes lead by 10. We're back in 60. The country, Oklahoma beat the 11th ranked team, West Virginia, 70-68. Clemson beat Miami today. Price, errant pass picked off by Sledge, of USC Aiken. And that's an illegal pick called against USC Aiken. Elsewhere in college basketball day, the top-ranked team, Kansas, beat TCU 70-63. Maryland all over Ohio State 100-65. Notre Dame beat Duke 95-91. Big day in college basketball. Canes lead by 10. Leonard pulls up, left block, passes to Thomas. Chandler loses the handle. Patton front court for the Pacers. He drives, misses. We might have got away with a foul there. Price got knocked to the floor, and Patton's going to lay it in. That had to be something, didn't it? They just knocked Brandon Price to the floor. Thomas make that. Watson picks up his dribble. Brandon Price will drive. Dish to Thomas. He misses, but they foul him. $14 minutes, 29 seconds left. It's Georgia Southwestern 40. USC Aiken 32. That's the third foul on Aubrey Butler.
Fourth team foul. Chandler Thomas.
And Chandler Thomas at the free throw line for GSW. Thomas's free throw, he missed it. Yuri Gungina, Adam Thosby returned for Southwestern. Hendricks Amu back in for USC Aiken, also Gavin Stevenson. 40-32. Chandler Thomas can give the Hurricanes a 9-point lead. He takes aim. Thomas's second free throw, he knocks that one down. 3 points,
Thomas,
all in the second half now for Chandler Thomas, and it's 41-32, just over 14 minutes left. Sledge, guarded by Thomas. Now Patton, guarded by Thosby. They post up Sledge. He passes outside the arc. Little jump stop move. That might have been a travel. Stevenson missed it. Now loose ball, but we throw it right to USC Aiken. Patton drives by Thosby and lays it in. Javon Patton now has 9 points, and the Hurricane lead is trimmed to 7. It's 41-34. Thosby picks up his dribble. Now Watson. Watson drives to the right elbow, now backs it back out with the dribble. His pass deflected, picked up by Yuri Gungina. Shot clock at 10. Yuri, right wing. Thomas sets a pick. We try to pick and roll. It's not there. Shot clock at 2. Thomas drives. The shot is blocked. We pick up the loose ball, but that's going to be a shot clock violation. We got the shot off in time, but it was blocked, so obviously it didn't hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. And USC Aiken has the basketball with just over 13 minutes left. Javon Patton, front court for the Pacers. Patton looks over to Coach Mark Vanderslice for a play. Sledge inside. Ball's knocked away, and the Hurricanes will get the basketball. It's getting physical underneath. I have to tell you, I think we got away with one there. They say those things even out. I'm not convinced of that, though. Thosby hands off to Johnson. Terrence on the dribble left sideline, gives it up to Adam Thosby. 41-34, good guys by 7. 12:38 left. Thosby drives, and they're going to call that an offensive foul. They cut his legs out from under him. Mike Leader all over the official. I sure thought they cut his legs out from under him. Wow. $12:38 left. There have been some strange calls today, I got to tell you. Wow. Second foul on Adam Thosby. If you're in the air before the contact is made, I mean, the guy cut his legs out from under him. They call Thosby for the offensive foul. Sledge against Gungina. Butler. Stevenson drives. His pass knocked away, recovered by Sledge, stolen by Watson. Watson can't handle it. It's out of bounds. They say off Southwestern. And USC Aiken will have the basketball with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to play. I don't think either coach, Mark Vanderslice or Mike Leader, is particularly enamored with the officiating tonight. Belfield works on Thosby. They go to a 1-4 offensive set. A lot of teams run that against man defense. Campbell will drive. Tries a wraparound pass. It's on the floor. Leonard comes out with it. Damian Leonard the steal. Hurricanes can go back up 9 with a basket. Gungina backs, drives, and scores. Gungina's first bucket of the second half. Bury now with 11, and the Hurricanes go up 9. Belfield for 3 gets none. Yuri Gungina rebounds. 11 and a half to play. We'll get a media timeout. Next dead ball. Gungina's shot is blocked by Sledge. Watson to Gungina. 11:21 on the big clock, 14 on the shot clock. Thosby goes left baseline. He slams it. They count it, and a foul. And the crowd really starting to get in it. The bucket counts, and we'll shoot a free throw. But first, the under 12 media timeout. And the big news, that was the 4th foul on Aiken's Aubrey Butler. Big play by Adam Thosby. That really got the crowd off their hands. He dunked it behind his head, slammed it, got the foul. The free throw's good. Old-fashioned three-point play by Adam Thosby. And the Hurricanes have our biggest lead. It's now 12, 46. Something. Yep, probably so. Hey, I don't know what happened. How long has it been off? All right, just 30 seconds. Okay. I apologize for the technical difficulty. Hurricanes lead by 14 with 10.5 left. We try to double team Javon Patton. Now Tavares Sledge, top of the key for the Pacers. He wants to shoot, but he can't. Now Patton gets a pick from Sledge. Shot clock at 4. Step back jumper is good. It's a two-pointer by Javon Patton. That makes it 48-36. Hurricanes still on top now by 12. They're going to call an illegal screen on Cade Towers. Fourth foul on Towers. That stops the game clock with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left. Fourth foul on Cade Towers. I think at least 3 have been on the offensive end as well. Patton dribbles into the front court for the University of South Carolina, Aiken. 48-36, Hurricanes by 12. We've done a great job on Sledge the second half. His 3 is no good. Loose ball picked up by Chandler Thomas, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. Thomas will argue that he got pushed. So Thomas got the rebound. Chandler felt like he got shoved out of bounds. But USC Aiken will get to basketball. We trap them in the corner. They throw it off Towers' legs out of bounds, so the Pacers retain possession. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play. It's 48-36. Hurricanes by 12. Belfield gives the ball up to Patton. Patton gets a pick. Now gets the ball back from Aubrey Butler. Butler plays with 4 fouls. The 3 is good. It hit the back of the rim, and boy, it was really a soft shot. It hit the back of the rim, kind of deadened and dropped in. And the lead is down to 9. Towers, a step behind the elbow. We go inside to Thomas. Chandler, count it, and 1. Great post move by Chandler Thomas. He got to basket and drew the foul.
Foul was on Butler.
And Aubrey Butler has just fouled out. Great post move by Chandler Thomas. He's a transfer from Ohio University. And Butler's still on the floor, but he's got 5 fouls. He can't be on the floor. He's got to leave. So according to the scorer, Butler fouls out with 9:01 left. The free throw is good by Chandler Thomas. So Chandler Thomas with 6 points all in the second half. Aubrey Butler just fouled out for USC Aiken. He finishes with 8 points. Canes lead by 12. Belfield now guarded by Price. 8:43 left. They go inside the Sledge. He traveled, got away with it. He missed it. The tip no good by Amu. And this rebounds by Southwestern. Brandon Price, front court for Southwestern. Brandon now dribbles to the left baseline, and he's fouled. Got to stop the clock with 8:27 to play. Southwestern by 12. We've led by as many as 14.
Foul on.
Gavin Stevenson checks back in for USC Aiken. Stevenson, 6'3". He's a junior from Columbia, Maryland. Brandon Price at the free throw line for Southwestern. He'll shoot 1 plus the bonus. Price's free throw. Brandon missed it. So that's twice tonight. Brandon Price has missed the front end of a 1-and-1. USC Aiken rebounds. 51-39, GSW by 12. Patton will drive, get to the basket, but miss. Watson rebounds. Devin brings it down himself. He goes coast to coast. Count it, and the foul. Devin Watson got the rebound, took it coast to coast, got to basket, drew the foul, and now he'll have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Southwestern by 14. Devin Watson can give us our biggest lead. Watson got to basket, now we can supersize it. 53-39, good guys, the free throw's good. Watson's first three, and the Hurricanes go up 15 with 8 minutes left. Patton front court for the Pacers. And they get a timeout, so Coach Mark Vanderslice feels like he can't wait for the under 8 media timeout. He goes ahead and takes a timeout. 7:57 left. Hurricanes lead by 15. Hurricanes by 13. Patton off the dribble, the 15-footer's good. This thing's a long way from being over. 16 now for Patton, 14 in the second half. The lead is now 11. Price, dribble, drive, cut off by Sledge, back out to Damian Leonard. Hurricanes being very patient with the double-digit lead. We set a pick for Leonard. Now Damian loses the basketball. They've got the numbers. Whistle and a foul on Southwestern with 6:19 left. The Hurricanes let a 14-point lead slip away Tuesday at Flagler. We've led by as many as 15 here in the last 8 minutes of the second half tonight. 6:19 to play now. Aiken's at the foul line. The free throw's no good. Glenn Campbell will try again. I promise no more Glenn Campbell jokes. Rhinestone Cowboy or Wichita lineman. Campbell's second free throw is good. Glenn Campbell makes one of two, and the Hurricane lead is now 10. It's 54-44. Brandon Price front court for the Canes. 5 straight points for USC Aiken. We need a bucket, guys. Price on the dribble. 6 minutes left. Crossover dribble. Price's runners blocked. 7 on the shot clock. Thosby will drive to the foul line, loses the basketball. They can cut it to 8. Campbell's layup is good. They call a foul. Glenn Campbell got the basket, and foul called on GSW with 5:48 left. And we may need a timeout. Mike Leader agrees. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left. We still lead, but now it's only 8, and they're at the foul. Glenn Campbell misses the free throw. Hurricanes rebound. Hurricanes still lead, but now only by 8. It's been as many as 15, a whistle and a foul. 5:32 to play. That foul's on South Carolina Aiken, and it sends Adam Thosby to the free throw line. Both teams over the 10-foul limit. That's the 4th foul on Aiken's Glenn Campbell. They've already lost Aubrey Butler to fouls. That's the 4th foul on Campbell. Thosby, a 77% free throw shooter. Adams' free throw's good. Adam now with 8 points. Thosby came in averaging 14. It's 48. It's second free throw is also good. On the year now, Thosby is 53 for 67. Canes lead by 10, 56-46. Patton looks inside, nobody's there. Now Campbell gives it back to Patton. Bellfield's jumper's no good. The tip is no good. Chandler Thomas rebounds. Hurricanes lead by 10 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Can the Hurricanes hang on for our 3rd conference win? Leonard Gives it to Thosby. Nice spin move. He tries to dish to Thomas. I wish he'd have shot the basketball. Out of bounds off Thomas. And USC Aiken gets the basketball with under 5 minutes to play. Javon Patton, front court, picked up there by Brandon Price. 56-46. They screen for Patton. He drives. Shot rejected by Chandler Thomas, out of bounds to Southwestern. Welcome to the block party. Chandler Thomas with the rejection, and the Hurricanes have the basketball, a chance to go up 12 with a basket. 4.5 left. Hurricanes are 6-8, 2-5 in Peach Belt Conference play. Thosby gives it up to Yuri Gungina. Gungina guarded by Sledge. Sledge ran right through the pick. Leonard open for three. Yes! Damian Leonard knocks down his 5th three. That one gives the Hurricanes a 13-point lead. 17 points now for the South Carolina transfer, Damian Leonard. Sledge from the parking lot is no good. Rebound by Brandon Price. Brandon will walk it down with a 13-point lead. We've only beat these guys one time in 10 years. The 10 years we've been in the Peach Belt Conference, we're 1-11 against them. Price left sideline. Shot clock at 8. Brandon dribble drive through the paint. Tries to pass it to Thomas. It's intercepted. Now USC Aiken going from right to left. Campbell almost traveled out of bounds, and they're going to give it to USC Aiken. But first, the under 4 media timeout. It's a long way from being over, but you got to like our chances. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. It's now Georgia Southwestern 59, USC Aiken 46. Hurricanes lead by 13. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. USC Aiken puts the ball in play, and a whistle and a foul. What have we got? They call a foul away from the dribble. Foul is on GSW with 3:20 left. Georgia Southwestern leads at 59-46. We foul Tavares Sledge. Sledge has got 15, but 13 came in the first half. Sledge's free throw's good. He's now 3 of 3 from the foul line. The Hurricane lead is 12. Tavares Sledge, the transfer from Wright State, can cut it to 11. His second free throw is also good. He's a good player. I'm telling you, whatever it is, he's got it. Price, Leonard, back out to Brandon Price between the circles. Hurricanes in no hurry with an 11-point lead. Price looking for help, gets it from Yuri Gungina. 3 minutes to play. Gungina drives, gets the shot off, missed it. Butler, I thought he fouled out. Evidently it was his 4th foul. That's what USC Aiken tried to say. The scoreboard showed 5, but he's back in, I guess, with 4 fouls. They post up Sledge. He dishes to Butler. He scores and a foul. So we thought Butler fouled out with 9 minutes left. USC Aiken, their bench said it was only 4, and I guess they were right. The public address announcer and the scoreboard both said 5, but Butler's back in there. It's 59-50. Butler's free throws in the air, it's good. It's 59-51. We've got the numbers 3-on-2. Chandler Thomas has the ball stripped. It's out of bounds. Off Thomas, they say. We had the numbers 3-on-2, but Chandler Thomas had the ball stripped away, and I guess it went out of bounds off his legs. 2.5 left. Patton, Belfield, his three-pointer is good. Belfield's been quiet. He's got 18-point average. That's his second field goal tonight, and we now lead by only 5. Brandon Price in the front court. Brandon, right side Gungina. Yuri, the right baseline, back out to Thosby. 2 minutes left. Thosby, top of the key, guarded by Glenn Campbell. 1:55 left. Gungina's foul with 1:55 left. So we've let a 15-point lead evaporate down to 5. 1:55 on the game clock. Both teams over the 10-foul limit. Yuri Gungina at the foul line. Gungina has 13. He averages 14. He's a 73% free throw shooter. Gungina's free throw, no good. We can't catch a break here the last couple of minutes. Southwestern by 5. Yuri Gungina can give us a 6-point lead. 1:55 left. We've got 2 timeouts left. USC Aiken has 1. Gungina's second free throw is good. Yuri now 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. And Mike Leader wants to talk about it. So now each team will have only 1 timeout remaining. Don't go anywhere like most Peach Belt Conference games. This one probably headed down to the final possession. 1:55 left. It's now Georgia Southwestern 60, USC Aiken 54. Hurricanes lead by 6. 1:55 left. We're back in 30 seconds. 30-second break on 94 Sports.
What does Dean Batch do over there?
He's doing the shot clock. USC Aiken into their front court. 60-54, Canes by 6. They go inside to Butler. He leans in and scores. Brandon Price in the backcourt. Hurricanes lead by 4, 60-56. 1.5 minutes left. Brandon Price loses the ball. It's out of bounds off a patent of USC Aiken. Hurricanes have led by as many as 15. The lead is 4 right now with 1:28 left. Leonard inbounds to Brandon Price. 18 on the shot clock. Thosby left side, 28-foot mark. Thosby still on the dribble. Shot clock at 10. Brandon Price with the shot clock at 6. 1:11 on the game clock. Thosby will drive, step back, 15-footers, no good. Sledge rebounds for USC Aiken. The lead is 4 with 1 minute to go. Patton guarded by Chandler Thomas. Patton will drive, spin, sledge, and traffic, and we foul with 53 seconds to play. Boy, it's never easy, is it? USC Aiken 3-11, 1-6 in the Peach Belt in Mark Vanderslice's first year. Hurricanes 6-8, 2-5 in the Peach Belt. Vanderslice Sledge free throws good. Let's see if I can jinx Tavares Sledge. Now listen, Sledge is 5 of 5 from the foul line. Do you believe in jinxes? Second free throw, no, didn't work. Second free throw is also good. And the lead is 2. They foul Thosby with 51 seconds left. Again, both teams well over the 10 foul limit, so everything's a double bonus. And that's the 5th foul on Keith Belfield. Belfield finishes with 5 points. He fouls out with 51.4 left. Pretty sure Belfield fouled out. Of course, we thought Aubrey Butler had fouled out a long time ago. Thosby shooting 2. First one's good. 61-58. This is a big free throw because it can make it a 2-possession game. The lead is 3, now 4. Adam Thosby knocks down both free throws. Brandon Price out, Terrence Johnson in for Southwestern. GSW 62, South Carolina Aiken 58. 47 seconds left. Patton front court for the Pacers. Open 3 is no good. Sledge the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Southwestern. Boy, Sledge can really jump. He got up in the air, got the offensive rebound. They called a foul on Southwestern. 41 seconds left. And Chandler Thomas fouls out. Thomas fouls out with 6 points. They all came in the second half. So now each team has had a player disqualified because of fouls. Chandler Thomas fouls out with 6 points. Tavares Sledge free throws, good. Boy, he's smooth. Sledge now 7 of 7 from the foul line. 41 seconds left. It's Georgia Southwestern 62, South Carolina Aiken 59. Hurricanes lead by 3. Sledge can cut it to 2, and he does. Sledge now 8 of 8 from the foul line. Thosby gets the ball and bounce to Damian Leonard. They try to trap Damian. He passes to Thosby. 34 seconds left. Thosby will drive, dish, Gungina, count it, and the foul. That's a big basket by Yuri Gungina. Heads up play by Adam Thosby. Gungina got the basket and they fouled him. The lead is 4. And that was the 5th foul on Glenn Campbell. So Campbell becomes the second Pacer to foul out. He fouls out with 30 seconds left. 64-60. Yuri Gungina can give us a 5-point lead. Gungina takes aim. Yuri's free throw is good. 65-60. 30 seconds left. Run, clock run. Patton front court, drives and scores. That was too easy. The lead is 3. 24 seconds left. Georgia Southwestern 65, South Carolina Aiken 62. Glover was in momentarily. He's back out. Coach Vanderslice doing some offensive, defensive platooning. Hurricanes get the ball into Leonard, now Thosby. Those are the 2 guys we want to handle it because they both are great free throw shooters. They foul Brandon Price with 16.6 left. That's probably a good move for USC Aiken because Brandon Price is 0 for 2 from the foul line. He has missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s. So that's probably the guy they wanted to foul. They didn't want to foul Thosby or Leonard. Brandon, not a great free throw shooter, 66% on the year, 0 for 2 tonight. He's got to make at least 1. Price's free throw, missed it. Brandon Price now 0 for 3 from the foul line. Now we've got nobody around the lane. It's up to Brandon Price. He can make it a 2-possession game. Second free throw, he missed both of them. Dadgummit. 65-62, 11 seconds left. Patton drives, misses, gets his own rebound, 6 seconds. Sledge for 3, misses. Leonard rebounds, and they foul him with 1 second left. So USC Aiken got the shot they wanted by the guy they wanted. Tavares Sledge missed the 3. Damian Leonard a big rebound. They foul him with 1.1 left. 1 1/10 of a second left. And finally, that's the 5th foul on Aubrey Butler. We thought he fouled out with 9 minutes left, but it was only his 4th. He's going to foul out now with 13 points. 65-62. Damian Leonard can put them away. Leonard takes aim. Damian's free throw's good. It was a struggle, but the Hurricanes are going to pick up our 3rd conference win. Hurricanes will go to 3-5 in the Peach Belt. Leonard's 2nd free throw, good again. Damian perfect on the year from the foul line. Damian on the year now, 19 of 19 from the foul line. 67-62, 1.1 left. At the buzzer from midcourt, Sledge just misses.
All right, I'm going.
Hurricanes almost let a 15-point lead get away from us, but the Hurricanes hang on and knock off the University of South Carolina Aiken 67-62. Canes win 67-62. I'll wrap it up after this on 94 Sports.